What is up, everyone? This is Gaz with a update vlog video of sorts. If you've been watching my streams, yes, God of War. Oh my god, amazing! Having so much fun with it. I have noticed, however, YouTube is having some trouble encoding the video after the stream, so give it some time. Streaming for about 4 to 5 hours at a time. I've noticed that the video length is correct in the video manager. But when it's playing the player, it only plays the first hour, 47 minutes, and 26 seconds for a while until the encoder kind of catches up. That's what I've seen with the past 2 God of War videos. It looks like after about 2 to 3 hours, it does finally catch up and show the entire full length of the stream. So if you're trying to, catch up on the stream, if you're trying to watch the video recording of the stream and you only see that there's an hour 47 minutes, you might have caught me just after I finished the stream, and YouTube is still trying to catch up. I've noticed a few things with God of War. Unfortunately, I think my PS4 is starting to have some trouble with it. I've had it crash and restart a few times, so if you see a video on my video list where I'm kind of just sitting around for 2 to 3 minutes, that is me actually struggling with the stream and getting either YouTube to recognize that I'm streaming or my PS4 to stop crashing and restart. I don't know if the hard drive is going out or if I just need a new PS4 at this point. I have one of the earlier models, so like even streaming at 760p, it disables video recording on the PS4 itself. So I don't know, maybe it's just time to get a new one or something like that. What I've done in kind of response to this is I've put a new PS4 on my wish list, which I'll link in the link below. And I'll link also into the Patreon later. But if I can raise enough funds from streaming, my Streamlabs account and all that, I'll use the funds that I'm raising from streaming to replace the streaming tools that I use, like the PS4, cameras, keyboards, stuff like that. I had a request from one of my viewers who's pretty consistent to get a quieter keyboard. I don't know what he has against mechanical keyboards. They're nice and clicky and whatnot, but whatever. I'll put a quieter keyboard on my list to appease him, and we'll go from there. But again, if you've been enjoying the God of War streams, as well as some of the other streams that I've been doing, please remember to subscribe, hit the alert button to get notified when I start streaming. I'm not on a schedule yet, and I do apologize for that. There's a lot of stuff in my life changing right now, and we intend to fix all of that by May 22nd. I have a lot of stuff going on, changing. I'm, in between jobs right now, which is kind of allowing me to focus on streaming in between things right now. But by about May 22nd, I should have everything kind of lined up, and we'll know exactly what's going to fall and where. I'll also be publishing that streaming schedule on the Facebook feed as soon as I know it. And if you know other people who are interested in what I do, spread the word. I'm always looking for more subscribers. I'm not in this to be like, hey, watch me and I make money and, all that crap. I don't mind money coming in, however. YouTube. No, I do want to grow the channel. I do want to, have more people who are active in chat, during the streams. And I think trying to go for the 1,000 subscribers goal right now is something that I'm in a position to be able to do. So that is a goal that I want to go for. I think that if I continue to grow, if this not necessarily replaces my full-time job, but if this starts providing me some kind of revenue stream, then that would allow me to provide you guys with better content. Whether that be, the possibility of streaming on the Xbox One, other PC games, or MMOs or whatnot, so be it. If I can get a revenue stream going for this YouTube channel by growing the channel correctly, then that means you guys get better content and more frequent content. This does, like, some people have said, well, doesn't this also allow you to work on your other projects? If you've heard about me talking about some of my other projects, yes, you're right. this could potentially allow me to work on some of those projects as well. But I don't feel like those would be a detriment to this channel in particular. Some of the stuff that I've been working on the side, whether that be the game studio, and also learning to work with game development, and some of the other video production software and equipment that I have, you know, a lot of that is only beneficial to this channel. I think the games that we're attempting to build at this time, 2D platformers, I think has been a very fun and trying experience. But it also allows me to understand, hey, what are we really looking at when I'm playing a video game and I'm, you know, criticizing it or I'm reviewing it? What are we really looking at? What kind of work, you know, really went into making that? So yeah, let me know also in the comments if you think that I should be doing anything differently, or suggestions that you want to see. I can, you know, schedule them into the streams or the videos as I go. Ideally, I guess this is where Patreon kind of falls in. I don't really feel that that's where I want Patreon to kind of fall in. I've been talking with a graphic designer where we've been talking about not necessarily redesigning the channel or anything like that, or the art or anything like that, but branding in terms of maybe creating a mascot of some sort. Kind of like the little eyeball, the green eyeball thing that Jacksepticeye has. So we're kind of playing around with that idea. I think Patreon would be more suited for like t-shirts of the mascot, metal prints of the mascot, or, you know, kind of, you know, autographed stuff that I can do with some of the what do you call it, sponsorships that I've been working with. You know, stuff like that. I think Patreon might be a little bit more suited for rewards bags or something like that. You know, if you've got ideas for Patreon or patron rewards and patron levels, yeah, let me know. I'm open to all of that. Let's see. So I have been asked to answer some questions. These are questions that I've gotten from the streams, other social media, direct tweets, all kinds of places. I've got 5 questions that I'm going to get answered today. I will try and get to some more questions on my next vlog, whenever that will be, if more questions are kind of asked and kind of developed in a way that I understand what I'm trying to answer, I guess. So let's see. The first question I've got here is Shadow of War. Yes, Shadow of War. I need a break from that game. I've been noticing that my stress level has been kind of rising due to that game, and from how many times I've died in that game, and how often I fail missions in that game. I mean, granted, dying is like an essential part to that game, because if you don't die, then the army doesn't update, and all that. You know, it's weird, but it's stressing me out right now. So I do need a break from that game. I will go back to it. Maybe after God of War, maybe after a while, I might go and play some of the other games that I have on my backlist of things to get through. But I do intend to go back and finish the story. I don't know if I'm going to start over. YouTube, having everything recorded allows me to have the option of just starting back where I was and rewatching the YouTube videos to pick up the story. I haven't decided if I'm going to start over. But I do intend to go back to Shadow of War, maybe in a month or 2. Okay, question number 2, Patreon benefits. Yeah, I mentioned this before. Again, you let me know what you want. As a patron of the stuff that I do, I can do, you know, private vids that release 24 hours before they go to the public. More weighted votes in the games that I do. Maybe we can come up with some kind of voting system to choose what game I go to next or something. We can work out a system for that. Let me know. Let me know in the comments, and you know, let's see what kind of stuff we can come up with to fit that. 3. Why don't we ever see your face? Oh, okay. Let's see. Because I'm ugly. My room is a constant mess. Honestly, it's probably more because my room is a constant mess. I have a 7-year-old daughter who likes to run around in here, draw stuff, borrow pen, paper, It gets everywhere. Um, I think more importantly, I don't actually have a working webcam attached to the PS4. So, you know, most of the time when I'm streaming, I'm on the PS4. I don't have what the PSI or Move or whatever the camera is that the PS4 has. I don't have one attached to that. I do have that webcam on my MacBook Pro. Its quality sucks, and the idea of linking it to my PS4 stream is just a technological nightmare. Like, having to sync between that input and the other output while the PS4 is going directly to YouTube is... I don't even know how to begin doing something like that. So, you know, whatever. As for some of the PC streams, I don't really have a webcam that I can use. Maybe if I raise some funds through the Patreon or Streamlabs donations or whatever, maybe I'll get one. But yeah, we'll go from there. Question number 4. Why isn't Sam streaming? I think actually Sam started to stream pretty recently again. I think she's going through the God of War series with me. We've been trying to keep pace with each other. So, I mean, not really exactly, but to a degree. Yeah, she started working as an assistant manager at a cell phone repair company, so she's been fairly busy. I know she's been working all the night. She's on a full-time schedule now, and she's just really been busy. I don't know if it's been watching me play God of War, or if, you know, she's always had a thing for God of War, so I don't know, maybe the game will spark some interest in streaming for her again. I know she was trying to get through Little Nightmares a couple months ago. I'm hoping that after this May 19th change, that she'll be able to schedule some more time for herself to be able to come in and stream. And question number 5 for today, Destiny 2. Yeah, so even though I'm not monetized anymore, I have heard that people who have been streaming or making videos out of Destiny 2 have had a harder time getting remonetized. So we're still kind of watching things and seeing how they're gonna go. Since I'm at that position where I think, you know, shooting for 1,000 subs is realistic, you know, shooting for getting remonetized is realistic. I don't know if I want to put myself in a position where, you know, doing some more Destiny 2 videos would, you know, push my YouTube standing from a good standing to a bad standing or something like that, for having copyrighted content or violent content or whatever Destiny 2 was getting flagged for. I don't really remember. So I think we're going to still not really show too much content from Destiny 2. Maybe we'll mention it or show a clip or two here and there, but I think since our focus is trying to get monetized, we're gonna try and stay away from that. But I don't know, we'll see. You know, they're talking about watch times and subs and whatnot. Originally, I think it was 15,000 minutes or something watched, like throughout all time to be approved, and now it's what, 4,000 hours over the past 365 days. Honestly speaking, I think it's the 1,000 subscribers that's going to be more of a challenge for us than the 4,000 hours of watch time. Looking at the channel right now, we're sitting at almost 40,000 minutes, which I think is like 400 hours or something like that, as is. That math didn't... No, that's not right. I don't know. When I did the math earlier, it didn't seem like we were that far off, and I think growing to 1,000 subs, that watch time should be, you know... I think the watch time will come naturally. I'm not too worried about the watch time. I'm more worried about keeping 1,000 subs, getting to the 1,000 subs, and keeping the 1,000 subs while we continue to grow from there. So yeah, that's what I got for today. I see that my recorded amount of video is about to run out, so we'll kind of cut things off about here. I know this is a little bit longer than my normal vlog video. I'm hoping to kind of continue answering some questions that you guys might have over the next couple vlog videos. Just trying to see, trying to get more community involvement, trying to see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and whatnot, and seeing if you guys are even alive out there. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you continue to enjoy the God of War streams that will continue coming along. I might start a little bit later tonight, as I do have a dinner engagement. But will still be lots and lots of fun. Until then, I guess I'll see y'all next time.